On Team Xbox, every decision is guided by our belief that gaming is for everyone.
Hi guys, I'm Peeve, and today I'm here to talk to you about the idea that gaming is for everyone. Let's start off by looking at accessibility and how much that has changed over the last 10 years. Free-to-play games have become something of an industry staple, with games like Fortnite and League of Legends leading the charge in that market. Alongside that, we have seen the introduction of subscription services like Xbox Game Pass and PlayStation Now. The barrier to entry of video games has never been lower. So much so that Microsoft recently announced a partnership with Samsung to get Game Pass built into their TVs via the cloud. Speaking of cloud gaming, I can't forget to mention that we can now play real Xbox games via the internet on our phones. This is a huge step forward for accessibility as it allows us to play games without even owning a console. On top of that, we've seen huge steps taken with the launch of the Adaptive Controller, which has since been modded to work with the Nintendo Switch. This has led to accessibility in gaming being the best it's ever been. Gaming never has been more accessible to everyone. The issue arises now though, because despite it being easier than ever to find and play games, no matter who you are, that doesn't mean that every game has been built with you in mind. This has led to frustration with some individuals and an almost polar split for the ever-growing gaming community. With games like Elden Ring coming out to almost universal praise, many players have jumped in ready to see what all the hype was about, only to be reminded that not every game has been built with accessibility in mind. To be clear, this doesn't make Elden Ring a bad game, but rather a game that knows what it is. Its increased difficulty has led to many discussions about difficulty in games, with large groups of gamers saying that they need Elden Ring to have a difficulty selection, while the entire Soulsborne community is sat there saying, no, you need to get good. On one hand, I see the argument that adding a difficulty selection only affects people that are willing to change the difficulty. It won't take away from people that want to play the standard version of the game because they just choose to play on the standard difficulty. On the other hand, there is a community of players who have spent years mastering games and developing friendships and communities around the joint struggle to get to the end of games like Elden Ring. The players that stuck around and actually played the game and overcame those challenges were then provided with a great feeling of accomplishment, feeling enriched. It will go down as one of their best games of the year. I guess the point is that although gaming is for everyone, that doesn't mean that every single game was built with everyone in mind. There has to be a level of respect for games that stay true to their vision and don't go chasing after that broader audience. Games that choose to be difficult. Games that choose to cater to the fans that they already had without searching to try and bring in more players. At the end of the day, players have access to thousands of games, so why should every game adapt itself to be inclusive to all ability levels? Don't like Elden Ring? Then try playing Skyrim, The Witcher, or many other RPGs. There will always be another game out there that will suit you. The barrier to entry is so low that it's only a matter of time till you stumble onto your next great playthrough. With all that said, this is just my opinion, and I'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. Also, if you've enjoyed this video, consider giving us a like and subscribing for more content. You can also come stop by my Twitch, there'll be a link in the description below. Until then, I've been Peeve, you've been awesome, take it easy.